Hi, welcome to Dynamic Taekwondo. I'm Michael Lopez.
And I'm David Lopez.
And in this episode, we'll be going over hand techniques, hand conditioning, and meditation. Well, there's more to it than that, but we're gonna go over that a little bit later.
This is a spear hand. It's used exactly how it sounds. You take your 5 fingers, you put them together, and your thumb goes on the side, and you bend your tips of the finger. It's good for attacking soft spots like the neck or eyes.
Okay, so hand conditioning is a very important part of martial arts. You can have the spear hand down, okay, and you can have your technique down, how to throw it, and know where to throw it. But if you don't condition the spear hand, then it's useless. So you're gonna throw that and you're gonna break your fingers, or you're gonna throw that and you're gonna throw it wrong, so your aim is off, and different things. So when you're doing your spear hand, you know, conditioning is a big part of it. And David's gonna show you what we do to condition our spear hand, and we use a bucket of gravel. And if you start doing it to condition your hand, you need to start off with something like beans or something lighter that doesn't hurt your hand, and then work your way up from like beans, marbles, gravel, light gravel. Yeah, marbles. So we've been doing this for about 2 years now. So he's pretty good at it, and I'm pretty good at it. So don't start off with gravel. Start off with something lighter, like I said. This is how you condition the spear hand. This is how we condition it. Go ahead, son. Okay, now show him the spear hand. So this next hand technique is the chop. So you're gonna wanna hold your hand the same way, basically as the spear hand, but you're gonna wanna turn your hand as you come down, or wherever you throw it, because when you turn it, it flexes that muscle, okay? And that muscle is what you're hitting with. So when you turn it, if you feel that muscle flexing, you're doing it right. So that's where you want to hit. And I like to use this chop. If let's say I throw somebody over, or I get them down, you know, I can throw this chop, bam, and you turn it, and does a lot of damage. You only want to use this kind of attack if you're in like good danger, or if you feel you need to, and you need to be able to control your power.
My dad's going to show you how to condition the chop.
Meditation is a big part of martial arts. We meditate before or after we train or practice. If you don't meditate, you can borrow our technique and incorporate it into your training or your practicing. It really helps us focus on what we need to be done, or what we need to work on, or what we need to ignore, to forget, okay? And this is our technique. I'm gonna go through it the way that we go through it, okay? So you can follow us, you know, get on the floor, cross your legs, and just listen to what I'm saying. We're gonna do this for about 30 seconds or 20 seconds. We normally do it for 2 minutes. We sit and reflect, okay? Ready? All right, so we close our eyes. Okay, breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Okay, so we're in a room, and this room is dark. There's no lights, there's no windows, there's nothing in there but you and a red door. So close your eyes and focus on something that you learned today or something that you possibly want to learn tomorrow. Clear your mind and just meditate on what you want to do in life, or meditate on everything you've learned from this video or everything you learned in your training for that day. Okay, and remember, you're still in your room and nobody can bother you in there. Okay, so go ahead and do that for about 15-20 seconds and go. Make sure you breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth while you're doing it. Okay, you feel better? Okay, so
No, I'm tired.
So like I said, meditation is a big part of martial arts. If you don't do it in your school or you don't incorporate it into your training or your practice, I recommend do so, because for one, it relaxes you, two, it keeps you calm, and three, it allows you to meditate on, like I said, what needs to be done, okay? And when you're thinking about martial arts in that way, it helps you with reality-based combat or competition, whatever you're into. That's your time to meditate, and it's better to meditate as soon as you absorb all the knowledge or whatever at your school, whatever. Go home and meditate on it. Highly recommend it. In conclusion, the three things we went over today was hand weapons, hand conditioning, and meditation. Okay? The reason why these three things are very important is because your hand weapons, for one, let's say he throws a punch, whatever, it doesn't matter, and I hit him wrong, bam, he turns, break my knuckles. I'm not out of the fight, okay? I still have my spear hand, my chop, and many other weapons on your hands, okay? So whatever, he throws a punch, and let's say I block, he turns or something, and I bang, hit his shoulder. Let's say I break my knuckles or his head, something hard. And I still have my spear hand, I still have my chop, okay? So I still have weapons, I'm not out of the fight. That's why it's so important that you learn these and condition them. Now the conditioning part of everything is, you need to condition those. So if I don't ever condition these, they're not gonna do any damage. Boom, my knuckles will bust. They're not prepared. Your chop, it's not prepared. It's not hard enough. It's not gonna work. Okay, that's the importance of conditioning. Now the meditation part that we went over is good for your mind, your heart, and your spirit, and your soul, for everything. And it keeps you on track, what you should be doing and how to do it, okay? And that goes for life, okay? If you can go train at the dojo or dojon, wherever you train, at your club, at your MMA club, anywhere, you know. And you go train, then you go home, and you can meditate about life. It doesn't matter. You can meditate, hey, you know, that guy at work, I need to try to understand him or her from a different point of view. It doesn't matter, anything you want to meditate on. It could be anything, life, your car, martial arts. Meditation is good after you learn something, especially. If you don't have a mantra, once again, you can borrow ours, okay?
Shut up. Good day. Repeat after me. I am mind, body, and spirit.
I am mind, body, and spirit.
All three together equal power.
All three together equal power.
How I learned in school.
The power I learned in this school
Help me protect myself and others.
will help me protect myself and
I will
others.
never use this power to harm others.
I will never use this power to harm others.
Martial arts is my sword and it's sacred.
Martial arts is my shield and it is sacred.
I will honor it and pass it on when ready.
I will honor it and pass it on when ready.
To provide light in this sometimes dark world.
To provide light in this sometimes dark world.
Shut up. Good day.
So if you liked this video and you want to see more, like and subscribe.
And if you have any comments for us, comment down below.
And we'll see you on the next Dynamic Taekwondo.